With the Squadron issue, I mean,
Sure.
I found out about it from the Downtown Express. I don't know how you found out about the proposal, but
The Daily News.
Yeah, because we've asked him or his representative to come to the community board and
Sure.
talk through it. We had
Great.
no idea, so I don't know what you know.
That's great. Well, let me know when he's coming.
I think it's the next meeting. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Maybe Andrew knows. It's the next meeting.
At the Battery Park City Committee next week.
Yeah.
Okay. He'll come forward and describe what his ideas are. It is not a new idea. It's one that's been floated on and off for many, many years. It's a complex issue. In order for the takeover, he's got different ways for it to be taken over. There is an option in our agreements with the city for the city to actually take over. The mayor and the city controller would both have to agree for that to happen. City of New York would also have to take on, and anyone who takes us over would have to take on our debt service, and we have $1 billion in outstanding debt, which is significant. And so for the City of New York to take on $1 billion in outstanding debt, that means that they would have to forego other capital projects in order to take that on. And so there's a balancing act. The City of New York also counts on excess revenue from the authority, and so they count on $100 to $110 million in excess revenue going back to the city coffers to pay for services that all of us use, which is the fire department, the police department, sanitation, all those different kinds of services. So it's a very complicated calculus of things that would have to happen. We actually, I'm proud to say, at the end of the fiscal year that ended on October 31st, were able to send the City of New York $124 million, a lot more than was anticipated. And so it's a complicated question, so I'm always willing to listen and hear different things. Sure.
How much does that go towards paying down the debt?
That's after, our excess revenue is after we pay down what our debt service
And when's
is.
the debt service expected to be paid off?
Well, it depends. We have different series of bonds that are, and so the most recent, we're not in the market very often, and we're not big borrowers. The last time we went into the market was in 2009, but generally we have 30-year debt. Anybody else? Michael D. Why are authority board members not elected by the residents? Way back when the authority's enabling statute was approved by the state legislature, this is the form that it was approved in. So I encourage people, if they want something different, to reach out to their state legislators about that. Marsh.